So this is a quick review of the upper respiratory system using the model for 101 General Human Biology. So two major areas of the upper respiratory system are the nasal cavity up here, okay, and this is the oral cavity down here. Major structures you need to remember, right? This structure is called the palate. It includes the part right behind the front teeth, which is the hard palate, and in the back you see the soft palate. At the very end of the soft palate is the uvula. The uvula is a flap that keeps food from going back up into the nasal cavity from the oral cavity when you're swallowing. All right? Now you'll also see some structures in here which are the tonsils. We have palatine tonsils that are down low in the back of the oral cavity, in the back of the nasal cavity. We have the other tonsils which are called the adenoid tonsils, which are up higher up here. Okay? In this model they're colored in red. Be careful. The labeling of the adenoid tonsils is not always consistent. So make sure that you know where they are on these models. This is where you will find them. All right, so then this is where the tongue would be down here in the oral cavity. Next major structure is the epiglottis. The epiglottis is this structure here. It is the one that closes off the trachea when you swallow, so food goes down the esophagus, which is back here, which is a soft tube that leads to the stomach, separated from the trachea over here. Now the epiglottis, if it doesn't close properly, you can get food into your trachea, which could cause choking. Just below the epiglottis is this structure, which is, I'm calling the voice box. This entire area is referred to as the larynx. Inside the voice box you will see there are vocal folds, which are represented by this little slit in here. They are not very visible in this model. So the trachea obviously leads to the bronchi, which lead to the bronchioles, which lead to the alveoli. All right? And so that concludes the upper respiratory system. Thanks.